Story time on how all my friends ditched me right before my 17th birthday in honor of my 20th birthday. Yeah, y'all, I'm 20. I'm not 19 anymore, I'm 20. This happened back in 2021. Get your money's worth and let it drain. So back then I had this online friend group, right? For the most part, everyone was like scattered across the US, but there were like 3 or 4 girls who lived in the same state that I did. This is water. But so pretty early on into our friendship, we started to plan to like link with each other, right? In my head, I'm like, these plans are not making it out of the group chat. Like I have little to no hope, right? And yeah, I forgot to mention we were planning to link on my birthday. So it was supposed to be like this hotel slumber party. Like I said before, like I truly did not believe that these plans was about to happen because we just were meeting each other. As time starts to progress, like they're talking about this link up every month. So I'm like, oh, they're serious. So I start to get serious. Since we were a close group, we talked pretty often. So I'm checking up on them every single month. I'm like, hey, are you still going? Are you still going? And they're like, yeah. Every single month, y'all, I'm checking up on it. I was low-key kind of happy because I was like, yeah, I don't have to stress for my birthday this year. Like, it's going to be fun. Whatever. I got these new friends. Everything's cute. So the month of July gets here, right? The first week, everybody's, oh, yeah, I'm still going, right? The second week, I check up on everybody. I'm like, hey, who's going and who's not? One girl drops out. I'm like, that's not bad. We still got 3 other girls going. Like, this is all good, right? Wrong. Simply just wrong. The third week, 2 girls drop out. So now it's just me and one other person. We're going to call her friend A. Now that it's just me and one other person, I have to make sure they're going because I don't want to waste my money for no reason. So when the 2 girls ended up dropping out, I was just automatically called friend A and I was like, hey, are you still going? And she's telling me yes. So throughout the 3rd week, she's just telling me yes. She's reassuring me. She's like, yeah, I'm still going. 4th week ended up approaching and it's a couple days before my birthday. I call friend A like 3 times that week. I'm like, hey girl, are you still going to be able to come? You know, the trip is coming up. And she's like, yeah, girl, don't worry. Like, she's just reassuring me constantly. So for me, the last time that I called you was like 2 days before my birthday. And that's confirmation. Like, there's no way you can back out of this now, right? Wrong. Wrong. I'm spending money on nails, hair, new pajamas, smell goods, everything. Like 2 or 3 days before my birthday, give or take, and my auntie was about to buy this expensive hotel that was in freaking Manhattan. And I was like, wait, baby, don't do that. No, hold up, give me a second. Let me call her one more last time because something in my spirit was telling me, call that girl one last time. That's what I did. I call her. She's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, you know, hey, are you still like coming on my birthday trip? Because you know my auntie's about to buy the hotel right now. She goes, when's your birthday again? I'm like, my birthday's on the 31st, so you know we would be leaving on the 30th. And she's like, wait, the 31st? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, I forgot, but my grandma, she has this retirement party and all this and blase blase blue. And I was like, when did you find this out? She was like, oh, the other day, but I low-key forgot. You know, I'm sorry, blase blase blue. So I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key irritated at that because I was like, I've been technically this trip has been in the making for several freaking months, and then everybody drops out, right? Everybody drops out. So when she tells me, oh, it was like a retirement, I was just like, oh, well, I'm gonna call you back tomorrow, you know, love you, bye, whatever. I was like depressed. I'm so serious. Like I was depressed. And my auntie and my grandma tried to make it the best they could. And my now boyfriend, he was like, don't worry, like I'm gonna make your 18th birthday up to you. You don't have to worry about this. I know you're sad now, but it's okay. You know, he just reassured me. And he kept his promise. He made my 18th birthday pretty memorable. I want to clarify something. I don't have no hard feelings to anyone who was involved in the story time. Like, it is what it is. But at the time, I was just so distraught because it was like I was planning this for months. We were planning this for months. And then all y'all drop out on me. Broken. But yeah, it's my birthday. I'm so happy.
Story time about how my last tech canceled my appointment 2 days before my birthday. Yeah, that's the story time. That's what it's about. She didn't even have the audacity to write me and let me know that my appointment was canceled. I wrote her at 5 o'clock in the morning last night. And I was asking her, I was like, because y'all see, my appointment was supposed to be on Saturday, right? Appointment was supposed to be on Saturday. As you can see, I still have a lot of lashes on. So I wanted to know, because usually the lash girls, lash fills are the same exact price or $40 cheaper than a new set, right? So I didn't want to pay $160. My lashes cost $200. I did not want to pay $160 for something that's going to fall, because these lashes right here, I still have to fall off in the next week. So the only lashes that'll be on are the new ones that you put. Fills are like a waste of money. Mind that, right? So I wrote her at 4 o'clock this morning, and I wrote her and I asked her how much is her fills and how much are her removals if I wanted a new set. I was trying to do the math to see if I wanted to pay the full $200 or if I wanted to pay the $160 or if I wanted to pay $220 or whatever extra the removal would cost to take these off. Whatever. Okay, cool. Why this girl tell me? First of all, she didn't even tell me the price for nothing that I asked. She didn't answer any of my questions. She was like, oh, I was just going to write you guys tomorrow and let all of my Saturday appointments know that I just found out that my grandma have a doctor's appointment on Saturday. First of all, ho, fuck your grandma. I don't give a fuck about your grandma. That's one. I never said that, right? Never. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about my grandma. So how the fuck am I give a fuck about your grandma? You must don't know. This is 2023, babe. You may as well have said your appointment just canceled, right? Right. So like I was saying, she says that her grandma has an appointment Saturday. I said, hey, can you do Sunday? Because I don't have no availability for this week. It's my birthday appointment. I booked this appointment months ago. Months ago. So long ago. For this exact reason, because I wanted to make sure something like this never happened. Did not happen. She then goes to say, I understand that, but all I have available is Wednesday and Thursday. Basically saying, I don't give a fuck about what you're saying. If you can't come Wednesday and Thursday, then you can't come at all. Cool. So I said, okay, I'll write the people that I have other appointments with on Thursday and Wednesday, and I will let.
I would like to share a story time on why I don't do group dinners, especially when they're not even my friends. Yeah. So everybody orders their food. Everybody's talking, eating, drinking, having a great old time, right? It's time for the bill to come. So a lot of us already was like separate checks, separate checks, separate checks. Mind you, I don't know y'all for real, so separate checks it is. So one girl is literally flipping her shit about her bill being $70. Mind you, she ordered an appetizer, 2 alcoholic beverages, and her meal was like $31. Whatever. She's so motherfucking mad. She's asking the waitress to change her motherfucking ticket because she's like, I can't believe my bill is $70. And this was included gratuity. Everybody has accepted that their bill is $40, $50. Because that's about right. And this is included gratuity. But not little Miss Def Jam over there who had to go yo mama on the waitress. So this lady literally tells the waitress she will cash app her $10 if she go change her ticket because she didn't spend $40. She didn't spend $70. I can't make this shit up. I was only going to the birthday dinner because I had to go to work in the morning. And you know, after that, everybody was cool, but she kept talking about how her ticket was $70 and she was just in disbelief. Did she pay it? Yes. But it shouldn't have been a problem. You knew what you ordered. Like, everybody saw you order it. But things only took a turn for the worse. Y'all thought that $70 meal with the included gratuity was it? So, I'm just gonna finish it out right here because I'm not gonna keep making part 1, part 2. Let's just cut to the chase. So, you know, we all exchange Instagrams. We're like, oh, let's hang out. Let's do this. Like, you know, what a cool group of girls. No. So everyone continues on with their lives, having a great day. A couple of days later, birthday girl is like, hey, take a look at this. So she was riding with the disgruntled party guest, and she got a ticket on her car. The girl was like, the ticket on the car was $135, but she'll pay the $15. The birthday girl was like, I'll pay the $120 because she was riding with her. So if you got a ticket on your car while I was with you, okay, I'll pay it. My bad, my fault. No. Birthday girl proceeds to go pay the ticket. Well, she went to send the money to the girl to pay for the ticket, but it wasn't letting her. Her phone wasn't letting her send that bread. So she was like, I got her license plate in my phone. I'll just go ahead and pay for her ticket. She puts in the license plate number. Lo and behold, the ticket pops up. But it wasn't no $135. It wasn't no $120. Baby, it was $35. It was $30. The birthday girl proceeds to pay for it. God bless her. I wouldn't have paid for shit, but that's just me. This your motherfucking car. You should have paid for your motherfucking parking. But when my parking was expiring, she was like, oh, after a certain time it's free. I don't believe it. I'm going to just extend my parking or get the fuck on. So, like I said, God bless her heart. She paid for the ticket. She sent the screenshot to the girl like, hey, the ticket, it was actually just $35. I went ahead and paid it. Disgruntled party, yes, got her panties in a bunch and talking about some, you're a snake, you're sneaky, I don't like. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like you were there. She over here talking about some, I don't like sneaky stuff. You went behind my back. I know that's what I'm saying. How is that your friend and you're upset? So I just straight up said she wanted her money back for that dinner. She spent that $70